Morning guys, it's Sunday, 8 something in the morning. I'm away with the family for the weekend. We're at Bridlington, so I'm up going for a run where we're stopping and all the way up at, I don't know if you know it, South Cliff. I'm going to run all the way into Bridlington and then run all the way back. I don't know how long that's going to take me. We went into Bridlington like yesterday on a land train. We've walked it once before in the past, so it feels like quite a decent distance, but I want to do at least an hour's running today, so if that distance don't cover that, I'll keep going on my return. But yeah, here we go. Let's go for a run in Bridlington. So I'm walking back to my caravan right now. An issue I had the other week there that I forgot to address in my last video, and the reason I'm walking back, if you remember, I had like a nipple, jogger's nipple they call it, nipple issue rubbing on my top as it was getting wet, causing some friction and hurting. I actually bought these little round plaster type things to on your nipples, as deaf as it sounds. They actually worked really well, and I've had no issues with it since, and I'm just about to start running and I've remembered I've not put them on, so I'll go back and get them. So I've got into Bridlington now. This is the spot I said I wanted to make it to, running from South Cliff. I'm going to do a U-turn here and then jog it all back without stopping.
It is Tuesday the 3rd of August. I'm not quite sure what I did with the footage at the end of my run on Bridlington seafront, running from South Cliff all the way into Bridlington, but I didn't press record or I've deleted it somehow. So here is the actual run itself, and what I thought with the run. I absolutely really enjoyed it. I had a lovely nice flat run into Bridlington. I took it quite steady. The ground was really wet, it was raining down really bad. Only issues I had while I was running was I got that wet that my entire body was soaked all the way down to my shorts, and my legs was rubbing and chafed a little bit. So just make a note, if I'm going and it's going to be running and it's going to be raining that bad and I'm going to be out for that long, I need to be looking at putting some Vaseline. Vaseline was mentioned by one of my viewers who commented the other week, called Rick Stebbins. The comment you made last week, Rick, I know and I appreciate it, and that's to knuckle down and not miss any runs. I didn't reply to that comment because I knew I was going to be missing runs this week. I've had a holiday booked, a long weekend, going away in the caravan. So Friday going setting it up and everything, and Saturday and having a nice day out with the family and whatnot. Sunday I got up early before my family did and before the family was away with, and I went out for that long run. Monday, Tuesday, coming back and whatnot. So I knew I was going to be missing runs this week. The reason I'm not too fussed about that is because right now, Tuesday the 3rd, August the 3rd, is bang on in the middle. 75 days until I do the marathon, so I'm bang in the middle. So this is where my motivation is skyrocketing. I've done good and I've done well with my weight loss, but in all honesty, I can do better. I know I can. For the next 75 days, I won't be drinking any alcohol. So, because I have been while I've been doing this training, still been good with my diet. But when I've had a drink, I've decided to order takeaways. Now, them takeaways that I've ordered, for example, like a Chinese or an Indian or anything, I've stayed away from hard, heavy, stodgy, calorie-ridden foods and gone for like an Indian with vegetable sides and whatnot. But that's not as healthy as what I can be doing. Cooking my own food, fresh salads, fruits, nice whole foods to be eating. And from now on won't be missing any runs neither. I'm knuckling down. I don't plan on going away anywhere for the next 75 days, so I won't have the temptations to have family barbecues and stuff like that. So the marathon that I'm doing, that is October the 8th. That's a York marathon, the run for all the Jane Tomlinsons. And I've got some really good news. They've caught wind of the fact that it is my first marathon, and that this is Not just my first marathon, my first experience at running beginner to marathon training, and they're really intrigued and overwhelmed by how unique that I'm an overweight guy losing weight and doing one of their marathons. That they've got in touch with me, and they've asked me to go to their offices and be filmed training and interviewed to edit together and put into a nice video that they want to share on their social media. So that is September the 20th, about 30 days or less before the actual marathon itself. So I really want to be in good shape for that. I really want to be going there and say, yeah, I've already done X amount of training, I've already ran half a marathon, 18-mile distances, and I'm ready for it. So that's what I'm going to do. This next 75 days, I'm knuckling down and really going for it. Now, I've just been to go and weigh myself. Now, I knew straight away that I didn't want to go and weigh myself on the basis that I've had a heavy weekend drinking, a heavy weekend eating. I've only done that one run. I might have put some weight on, I might have maintained, very much doubt I will have lost anything. So I really didn't want to, because I don't want a negative. I didn't want a negative, oh, I've put on and I've got to catch up to what I'm going to do. But I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go regardless, because that's what I've done every week. And when I've gone, this is what I've been encountered with, a machine out of order. I'm a strong believer in fate, karma, things are meant to be. So I'm not going to drive to a different booth to go and get weighed. I'll just weigh in next week, and it'll be a double week of weighing in, and hopefully if I have gone up or stayed the same, I won't know next week, and it won't give me them negative vibes on the whole weight loss journey side of things. So yeah, here we are, 75 days, ready to really knuckle down, get some miles in, get some distance in, lose some weight, and give you all a really good experience of watching me transform from beginner to marathon runner, from fat to not so fat in 150 days. So look forward to next week's videos. I aim to do at least 4 or 5 runs. All right guys, take care and see you next time.